All right, what is up, everybody? Welcome to the second episode of my reaction to Mongolian Chop Squad. This is a musician's reaction. I iterated in the last video. I am in a band. I've been in a band for 4 years. I also write my own music, perform my own music, stuff like that. I play the drums, I play guitar, and this series was very important to me growing up and dreaming about being in a band and dreaming about performing music and things like that. And I want to see if it holds up and comment on how true to life I think it is. Obviously, this came out in 2003. Music scene, especially in Japan, might have been really, really different than how it works here. But nevertheless, I think I can bring some interesting insight to the things portrayed in this anime. If you like this video, please give it a like. Please give it a comment. Share it with people that you think might be interested in watching this. Yeah, I am recording this one right after the first episode, so I'm not sure how I'm going to tackle copyright strike. So hopefully the video's viewable. Worst case scenario, I might have to black out the video feed, which sucks. But you can watch it on Funimation. Watch along with me. All right. Support the series. Buy the DVD. I want there to be a remaster of the series, because that would be awesome. I have the DVD on my shelf. Anyway, let's get back into it. Oh, right where we left off.
Zumi and I had reached our destination, an old house with a fishing pond in the back.
Oh, there's Frankendog.
Watch yourself, he's a mean one.
Come here, boy.
Yep, of course.
Look at you, you're cute.
Koyuki's just bad with dogs,
Wow,
apparently.
Izumi, I'm impressed.
So the best judge of character is a dog.
There's nothing to it. You just have to gain his trust. First, you let him sniff your hand.
Mm-hmm.
Once the
That's
dog
right.
knows your scent, you pet him very gently, like this. Okay, now you try.
Oh, what a cute dog.
Okay, first the sniff. So
Koyuki.
that's my scent. Then a little pat. Good boy.
Back, let go.
Oh, come on.
Hey. Go on, go play. Go.
Ryusuke, sir.
Sir. I think that's in place of son,
This is where you live.
which means
Yep.
it's complicated what it
And
means,
where
but
I
it
work.
kind of means sir.
Wow, both. Yeah, well, it certainly has character.
Yes, I know. My house is old. Well, you kids have fun. Just keep the house in one piece.
All right.
What accent is that?
See you tomorrow.
Oh,
Bye,
she's
Grandma.
cute. She
See
reminds
ya.
me of my grandma.
I know what you're thinking. A dump, but it's comfortable.
Is it? I believe. Well, wow. Smile.
Man, you've got a ton of
God, the
CDs.
guitar tones on this soundtrack are
Girly
so
romance comedy.
true to
Yeah,
just
my kid's sister.
90s, early 2000s
What
rock
can I say?
music.
I got hooked.
Girls comics. Cool.
This one's good. Happy Sango Kushi by Christy Sakuishi. You should give it a read.
Yeah, I know that one.
I don't believe this. Oh, awesome. This is Dying Breed's first CD. It even
Radio
has the
Heat.
original art.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Do you have any idea how much this is probably worth now?
God, I'm in love with 90s, early 2000s
They
drum
do a
tone.
cover of Sweet by Australia.
That is so cool.
The original track was real
Okay,
country.
I need to aside because I think some musicians might be, and maybe some drummers are watching this. I think a lot of drums nowadays are overproduced and overcompressed. I love how 90s and early 2000s drums sound because it's so just fill the room, you know, especially when there's a room mic recording it and it's just like just resonant and full sounding. I mean, there's plenty of bands nowadays that record their drums like that, and I love that, but I think a lot of mainstream music nowadays overproducing drums. the best thing about drums is just how raw they sound. You don't have to beef them up to sound like synth drums. Anyway, or sampled drums, I should say. Yeah, that's my opinion about that.
Kind of like Drag Cowboy.
Oh yeah.
Drag
I
Cowboy.
like Drag Cowboy. I wouldn't call it country though.
Eddie is totally into them.
Yeah, Koyuki can't keep up with the music lingo. Whoever the vocalist is that's singing this is good. He's got the style. Again, I'm curious on how they recorded this music. Oh, I bet he thinks Izumi is into Ryunosuke. Oh. Oh no, she's not even that good of a singer.
Someone named Minami.
Minami? A guy?
Minami?
Hello?
Is that
Hey,
his
Ryusuke, sir.
family name?
Nothing. You're playing a gig this coming Sunday? Sure. Yes, sir. I'll be.
I love phone conversations and shows.
Okay. Great.
One more thing. Drop the sir.
Oh, I like that shot.
Okay. Why?
Because you're only 2 years younger than me. It freaks me out. Yeah, no, seriously.
Oh,
Save sir and mister for your dad.
okay. Who wants him
I'm
to
just
drop
for
the
you,
honorific?
Okay? Hey, I'm serious.
Which is pretty weird in Japan, I think. Is it that funny?
Look, man. I know politeness is a big deal here. I get it. But it's not my thing. Hear me? Got a decent first name. So use it. Kiyuki? You cool with that?
Yeah.
God,
Just
his
Ryusuke
voice,
from
he
now
just
on.
totally
Sorry,
sounds
didn't mean
like
to
a
freak you out.
rocker. Like a
Sounds good.
stereotypical
See
one.
you Sunday.
Oh, Koyuki has a friend. Well, a friend that's not Izumi. And weird shaved side of the head dude that looks like he's 40. We all knew that person in high school that looked like they were already in their 40s. Umaku do Naruto. It's very weeaboo of me to keep saying Japanese stuff. I took a semester of Japanese, so I obviously know everything there is to know about the language. Ooh. Okay, they're both in middle school. It's fine. It's fine. This dude is freaking out. Okay, good. He did it.
So sorry I'm late, Izumi.
Are you alright? What were you doing down at the intersection? Did you lose something?
Did you lose something? Yeah, my innocence.
Let's
Because I
go.
looked up your fucking skirt. God, I wish we had as developed of a train system as Japan does. It'd be so nice.
Ryusuke drew me this map to the show, but I'm having trouble reading it. It's a mess.
This Japanese sucks.
Say, Izumi,
What's up?
Ryusuke's a pretty cool guy. Are you interested in him? Because if you are, maybe you should ask him out sometime.
forgot. I've got something here I want you to listen to.
Oh, change the subject. Okay. Apparently she's
Here it
not.
is. Go on.
Wow, that is... I've never seen an
This is
MP3
fun.
player like that. Aw.
Is something wrong?
Yeah.
Aw. Low battery. You didn't charge it.
Hey, ease me! Kaio, it's
Oh,
about
great.
time, girl. You're running kind of late. Whatever.
A great influence on you young kids.
Dying breed. Amazing.
Amazing.
Koyuki, hurry up.
Come on, let's get a move on.
We all know how this is gonna end. Koyuki's is gonna get obsessed with Dying Breed. Maybe partially because of Izumi, but
This place is interesting.
I think if he's listening to idols, he's yet to find music he really, really connects to.
Here's the list of tonight's bands.
Whoa.
Ooh. Yeah, it is a cool vibe when places have like posters everywhere.
Live house.
Hey, wait a minute.
Why are you just going in the green room?
You need to get your head straight and listen to me. The entire band agreed.
Also, in my experience being in a band for 4 years, very, 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 very few venues that underground bands will play at are gonna have a green room. And that looks like a pretty big green room. I don't know, it's probably different in Japan because their live music culture, I think, is a lot different than ours. But here in America, at least where I am, if you're an underground band, you're playing dive bars and or music venues that specialize in having local acts and don't have touring acts. And if it's not a touring venue, it's not going to have a green room. So you're just kind of standing there with everybody else, waiting to go on, waiting to put your stuff on stage. I can think of maybe 2 venues we've played in our 4 years of performing that has had a green room. But it's convenient for this interaction here.
I am not gonna dye my hair. Hey, you made it.
Hey.
Ryusuke, this isn't about what you want. It's about what's best for the
Ryusuke.
band. Got it?
Oh yeah, I get it, AG. This idea is ass.
Knock it
Oh my god.
This ain't the time or place to start this crap. There's a scout in the audience tonight.
Okay, you're a rock band. Why do you need to dye your hair? Obviously, he's dyed his hair red.
It's not me, man. Talk to that bitch.
Get off me. This ain't working, Toto.
Bitch. That was dramatic.
They were really going at it.
They take it serious, you know.
That shit never happens in my band, but I'm
bitches
sure
sometimes.
it happens in
Put it
bands
in, right?
because you meet some
Yep, and Jason
divas
500 each.
playing music, that's for sure, that think they're hot shit. Wow, there's people there. Number realistic, literally unwatchable underground bands having people at their shows. Unrealistic. Nah, I'm kidding. There's just no one at our shows, which is also not true. I don't know how big these guys are. Maybe they have a big following in the scene, being an underground band. And maybe all these bands do, and there's not a ton of people there. So, yeah. But this looks like a pretty nice venue to have underground acts on. I'd love to do research into how the live music scene is in Japan.
Maho. She's 14. My kid's sister.
Maho. Kid sister, she's all right. They dubbed all the vocals in here too. All of the singing and all the tracks is dubbed, and she's an okay singer. I think it's just hard to sing a believable song when you have to sync with lip flaps. Get on the dance floor.
It's all about cereal, Mama.
Is that the name of Ryusuke's band? Who came up with it?
Who the hell knows? Rumor has it that Eiji picked a name.
I've heard worse.
Cereal Mama.
I've heard
About a year
worse
ago,
band
Eiji
names.
told everyone at the show that he was going to start the ultimate band.
Ultimate band. Sounds like the plot of Guitar Hero 2.
Stalked Ryusuke until he agreed to join.
So is it true? Is a scout here tonight?
Yeah, I mean, he's standing right over there. Some big
I
producer
don't know
for a
what the
record
plot of
label.
Guitar Hero 2 is.
He's a friend of Eiji's. If the guy likes what he hears,
Big hotshot producer.
But then,
When they still went to shows to
So, Eiji and Ryusuke
hear
may
bands.
fight, but they're not stupid. They know that if one of them bails, the whole band will fall apart.
Those guys are pros, man. Pure musicians, man. We're in the presence of rock gods. You can fucking feel it. The licks.
this guy, who is really obsessed with an underground band, absolutely exists. There isn't one for our... we kind of have one. But a lot of bands, if you garner a little bit of a following and people knowing who you are, you will get one or two people that come to all your shows. Because they like your music, and it's really flattering, but this guy seems like he's a fanatic. Which, again, is flattering, but...
Coming off those strings, speak to your soul, man. Mark my words, Cereal Mama's got the juice. Oh, they're starting.
They're about to go on.
Cool, let's go get closer. This should rock.
Translucent black drum heads. Oh, they sound clean. Again, guitar tones in the show, great. Wonder how old that Les Paul is. Whoa.
That's all right, though. Give us just a minute. We'll fix our shit up. Yeah, we'll fix our world right so we can rock yours.
I mean, technical issues happen
What I'm saying.
more often than you think.
does this sort of stuff happen very often?
Sometimes the cable shorts out, or a speaker blows, but like, that's all. I've never seen anything as bad as this happen before.
As bad as this? Guitar malfunction is not a bad... It happens all the time. People have amp issues, chord issues. It happens all the time. You know, I've even seen it happen with touring bands. It's just something that happens, especially, you know, if you're not using a wireless setup and you don't have people managing your equipment. It's going to happen. That's just a part of live music. Stuff is going to go wrong. Not out of the realm of possibility.
C2 and C3 are both down. Try connecting the guitar line to C1.
Okay, got it. My ground's fine.
Not mine. It's broken.
Fine, I'll switch it.
Okay, so a channel went down, so a cable went dead? What is that?
Got it. The effects pedal was too low.
Why are the... Okay, the audience is being a dick right now. Literally, you have to wait 2 or 3 more minutes to get your music, okay? Calm the fuck down. You probably paid like $10 to go to this show. If that. $5
Problem
maybe.
solved.
Eiji! Oh, good. I'm okay on my side.
Guys, we're back up. Let's go.
How is she talking to them? Is it coming off the monitors? This song would get people moving. Yeah, clean. Already sweating buckets, huh? After the first song? Usually takes 2 or 3 until you start sweating buckets, unless it's like scorching hot in there, which it might be. Well, that sucks. Okay. The dude didn't even stay for the first song, and he thought technical issues were... But I'm guessing he left because they were having technical issues, which, like, that happens in live music. If you play live music with a band, things are going to go wrong like that. That's just what happens. So that dude is not patient at all. Yeah, can't even stay for one song, huh? And they sound pretty good to me. It's like shows like this that show music, it's in a weird limbo space of like everyone that's like out of the show, the musicians that are recording the soundtrack for the show are all career musicians and are really good. But then the show decides who's good and who's not. So they sounded pretty good to me. Gig
They're
Ant.
having an after party at a pub up the street. Do you want to go with us?
A pub?
Yeah.
Have you pint at a pub?
My ears are ringing like crazy.
Oh, I forgot. This was his first live show.
Don't be paranoid.
Yeah.
You'll get your hearing back soon.
If you don't wear earplugs, which
Let me call home
wear
real quick.
earplugs when you go to shows. I always wear earplugs when I go to shows. Otherwise your hearing's gonna go to shit.
I haven't had a word together since the
Pub new Shinshu.
This man is in deep in the crap and no one shared.
People getting shit-faced drunk at shows? Absolutely. Especially if the shows that go real late. And it's in an area where people can get, like, Ubers and stuff home. It happens. And it's annoying.
Blasphemy, girl! Me and you need to reconcile!
Koyuki's drawn so
You're
cute.
eternal, man!
Going to the bathroom.
Fucking bastard.
Are they really sad about that? I'm guessing that band's gonna break up. Ryuno Sakei's wearing a knockoff Red Hot Chili Peppers shirt. I like those details.
Are they back this way?
Wait, you're Ryusuke's younger sister.
Yeah, so
Man, she's been in the dubbing industry for a long
Behind you,
time.
straight back.
Thank you.
No problem. That's right, you can't read kanji.
She plays Jiro? Is that her name in My Hero Academia? The, like, headphone jack? That's her hero name? Jiro? I think that's her name. She plays Jiro in My Hero Academia. This show came out almost 20 years ago. So she's been doing this a long time. Respect.
What? Who the fuck are you?
Okay.
Screw you!
You're all lies!
Shit! Mama's boys ain't dick next to the music man!
Bullshit, when somebody kicks their ass!
If you want to keep your sense,
Mama, baby! Mama.
Sam.
However, the Pancration began as a competition in ancient Greece. In modern England, it became popular as the Lancashire style. It was adapted to what we know today
God,
as
I
freestyle
cannot
wrestling.
imagine how
Countless
boring that would
wrestlers
be
have
if
found
the
fame
teacher
after
just
training
stood
under
up and
notorious
talked out of a
champion,
book to
the most
you.
famous being
That would be the
Carl Gott,
worst.
God of pro wrestling.
My ADHD
You should listen
is
to this.
Excellent.
quivering.
Can I borrow it?
Yeah, of course.
I don't know what that means.
Ryusuke's really something
It's
special.
upside down, bro.
Yeah.
I hope you
Okay,
find
but
something
like,
to get
true
passionate
sign of friendship, when they give you their favorite CD to listen to, like nowadays you just send them a Spotify link to the album or a YouTube link. You know, it's really, really easy to share music with people, but that is like, I'm trusting you with my only copy of my favorite album. That's friendship right there.
Keep it as long as you want.
Thanks.
Well, see ya.
Thanks again.
If I didn't know any better, I'd say she digs on you.
I kinda doubt it.
Yeah, me too.
So, Izumi, what's up? You've been kind of cheerful lately. Really? You got a new boy?
Got a new boy? Sorry, I totally just zoned out there for a second. Sonic. Got the magazines, immersing himself in the rock culture. Are you hallucinating? Into the album cover? La Son instead of La Sons.
This was a big mistake, you and me working together.
Yeah, can't have two divas in one band. One diva limit. Out of three members, job is to put up with
it's
divas
all right.
bullshit.
Sure, I'll be right there. Yep. Thank you. Stupid job. There goes the whole weekend.
Tragedy.
Yeah, whatever. Not everyone has a rich daddy. You
Mm.
got no clue what it takes to survive in the real world.
Does Ryu have daddy issues? You can answer that?
Ryusuke, just wait. I will form the ultimate band.
I will form the ultimate band. Straight out of School of Rock.
Not if I do first.
Ooh, we got a rivalry brewing here. The ultimate band. Man, these guys are taking this seriously. Which, like, props. If you're that serious about it.
Yusuke.
Is that the end of the episode? So, initial reactions to that episode. Liked that episode better. Got to see more music. Got to... Koyuki went to his first live show. I would say overall it was pretty true to, you know, the experience of going to a live show, minus a bunch of people there for bands that aren't signed. But again, I don't know how the live music culture is in Japan. It could be way more welcoming, people going out to see new bands that they've never seen before. Yeah, that would be awesome if that happened here. But also, like, the technical difficulties and the crowd starting to boo when that happens, never in my life have I encountered that. When technical issues happen, people wait patiently because they are the audience and they paid to see music, and people kind of intrinsically know that in live music, when you're a DIY musician, shit's gonna go wrong. So, and also that producer guy that didn't even stay for one song and wasn't impressed by technical difficulties, I don't know about that. I'm not sure how realistic that is, but you can't have the producer like your band in the second episode. You gotta wait until like 15 or 16, or maybe 17 or 18 before they get signed. I'm very... Obviously, I've seen the show before. I know where the plot goes, but I'm very excited to revisit how the relationship between Ryunosuke and Koyuki develops, but also with Koyuki and Maho and Izumi and all that. I can't wait to see what is going to happen, and I hope you guys are excited to see what happens. Okay, I'm out of here. Please leave a like on the video if you liked it. Share it with your friends. Leave a comment if you're enjoying the series, if you'd like my insight on it, and also any feedback. If you want it to be presented in a new way, if you want the audio to be louder. I checked the audio levels. They seem to be, you can hear the anime and me, but we might have to tweak it due to copyright, which sucks, but just be how it is. Just be how it is. Okay. Bye-bye.